This is a video for patrons of World Drum Club, exclusive for you guys, on this book, which was given to me recently at the NAMM show. And I want to just go through it with you guys. I'm not going to show you a lot of details, but I want to give you an overview in case you're thinking about getting a book for Cajon. So that's what we're going to do in this video. I'll be as quick as I can, but I want to honor the book and Matt and show you just an overview. And we'll check it out. So this is called the Cajon book, including 65 online videos. And this is published by Alfred Publishing. There's some front matter here. He's got a preface, of course, the table of contents, first basic tips, sound characteristics. Now, he's got a play-along CD. Is the CD enclosed? Yes, it is. Okay. So there's a play-along CD right here in the back. For those of you who still have CD players, I don't really have one hooked up anywhere. I think, oh, I do have a car from the early 2000s that has one. But check this out, online videos, and let's just check this right away. So there's QR codes throughout the book, and what you do, in case you are not familiar with how to do a QR code, you take out your phone, and you get your camera out, and you scan it, and then you get a link, and you press the link, and it goes to, look at this. It goes to, in this case, it's just a playlist on YouTube. Here's video 1. Here's video 2. I love this. It's just, they're just all there. Let's watch the first one.
Loaded with delicious details.
Of course, there's an ad. Of course, there's an ad. Okay, here we go. So this is basic tone, Cuban style. And there's the video, all right? I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's copyright, issues. Needless to say, the videos are there. Now, the videos apparently don't have a lot of extra information, and that's understandable. You can't give away everything online. So the videos are just, a supplement to the book. They're not a replacement for the book. Darn it, right? You guys were, oh, I could just watch the videos. So he goes through notation. This is nice. He's got note values here with like the takadimi, the Indian solkatu system, how to count it, how to say it, like 2/8 and an 8, 2/16 and an 8. They got a lot of ways to think about and visualize music over here. This is called sounds and movements. Talks about that. And then we do the basic strokes, bass tone, open tone, slap. Here's some basic practice stuff. And again, you see here, you can see this little QR code in there. So you just, okay, what is this? Oh, let me get the QR code. I'll just watch it. So for those of you who prefer to watch a demonstration rather than read and look at notation, or you can do both, that is a great option, I think. It's just so many, because music is music, right? Music is not, text is not music. Photos are not music. Music is music, right? And so the videos are great. And we're going on, I'm going to kind of blast through this. He's got what we're just calling, rhythmic figures. These are all based on 16th notes. Groove and fill, the groove and fill concept. Right there. I don't know what it is. I think it's you play a groove a little bit and then you do a fill, and he's giving you all this stuff. So for those of you who are looking for ideas on like what to play, maybe you've got a gig coming up, or you're playing, in a ensemble, and you just want to know, like, what can I do to groove and fill? This gives you answers. Okay, the Peruvian way of playing. Now this is really interesting. I like that he's doing this because there are kind of different regional geographic differences between the Peruvian style, Spanish style, and other areas. So he's showing you here the differences according to him, and I trust him. He's talking about paradiddles here, paradiddle variations, slap strokes, melody, the melody concept. All right, and he gives you some patterns there. Talks about son clave here, the bossa clave, the rumba clave, the samba clave, and then we get into groupings, 5/4, 3+2 combinations over 4. So this is really thorough rhythmic. This is not just a Cajon book. This is a rhythm book. This is a music rhythm book. Triplets and groupings. You know, what he's doing here is not just showing you like cajon and techniques and talking about a few things. He's kind of giving you a rhythmic education here. So if you're new to different styles of drumming, like, you know, what's the difference between Cuban style drumming and Peruvian style drumming and flamenco style drumming, musically, that's something that you would also get from this book. So here's part 2, and this is called Grooves and Styles. So the whole first part is really like a primer. It's setting you up, it's giving you basic information, you're familiarizing yourself with not only the techniques and maybe specific kinds of techniques like Peruvian style, but he's also loading you up with a lot of rhythmic concepts. So you practice that, and then when you get here, you're ready, right? You're ready to use that and absorb that. The cajon as drum set and for song accompaniment, right? So that's super useful. That's something we use the cajon for. And he's got hand to hand, you know, different ways of playing, and then funky patterns, the paradiddle as a module, grooves with syncopation. Okay, and then he's talking a little bit about like add-ons here. Like here's a is that double shaker? Yeah. So you can do some add-on stuff. He's got some sticks and different things. Up here he's got a pad with a brush on it, some sort of a thing. Oh, this is nice. So here's some add-on stuff that you could put. And this is all from Schlagwerk, by the way. So this is in partner with Schlagwerk, and they make amazing cajons and products. So, you know, a little bit of sell you something more. But that's cool. Why not? I mean, it's all good stuff. Here he's got like a scraper thing, scratch board and cowbell. And the rhythms, you know, cha-cha-cha, mambo, different grooves, Latin pop grooves, ternary grooves, ternary meaning 3, based in 3. So like triplet stuff, shuffle grooves, shuffle, shuffle, blues grooves. And all these have, like, let's just do one right now. Here's a Baião, rhythms from Brazil. So I'm going to back up. I know I could just go in the playlist that I have already, but let me just do the QR code from the beginning. There it is. Boom. Let's see. Do I have to watch an ad? No. All right. There it is. And it goes right, you know, it goes right with this. It's great, you guys. Very thoughtful, and just like it's very precise and neatly done. I like that. He's not talking a lot at the beginning of the video. In fact, he's not talking at all. Talking is not musicking. So, okay, let's just kind of blast through. Bossa Nova, Samba, Samba Flow, Partido Alto, Samba Reggae, or Samba Reggae for us Americanized folks. Trap music, Kuduro, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Reggaeton, dub. Okay, now we're getting into like the music from Spain, so rumba flamenco, tango, compas, boleria. Very cool stuff. A little more advanced, I would say, rhythmically. Floating hand techniques. That's not what that is. Floating hand at the edge. Yeah, I mean floating hand as in kind of doing double strokes and things. And then you get more pattern. Ancient melodies with floating hand play-arounds. Floating hand playing around. Floating hand. So he's giving you a way. I think what he means by floating hand, my interpretation, just by glancing at this, is kind of like ghost notes and, you know, filler notes, and keeping things going. Split hand technique. So that's different. So split hand technique is like, you know, what they do with kanjira, where you can use like 3 fingers and then a finger and a thumb, or just, you know, there's different ways to split your hand up. But that's a technique we see often on in Indian drumming and also darbuka. So lots of stuff here to work on, you guys. He's got some, yeah, Middle Eastern rhythms, maksum, and clave, and all kinds of stuff here. We're almost done. Hang in there. We're getting to the end. Binary and ternary phrasing. Country becomes gospel, medium rock. So now we're up into commercial music, pop music. You know, things that a lot of you are probably going to use, right, musically. I mean, not all of us are looking to play in like a traditional folk music ensemble that plays Peruvian music or even Latin music or whatever. But many of you, I know because you asked me about grooves for this stuff. You know, you play in your church band, you play it with your buddies, you have a local group, and you go out and play at the fair, whatever you're doing. And so you want to be ready for that, and that means probably playing like pop music. In the appendix, he's just got microphones, you know, way to mic the cajon. He's showing you a few different ways to do that here. List of the play-along tracks, list of the videos if you want a quick reference. And that's it, you guys. I like it. I want to thank Matisse Philipsen for giving me this book. Again, I really appreciate it. It's published by Alfred Publishing, and the instruments are provided by Schlagwerk Percussion. And this is World Drum Club, and I'm Kalani, and you are you, and I hope this is helpful for you guys. Thanks for being a patron, and we'll see you soon.